Virginia decides, and we are coming right off of the heels of a hot Virginia primary election. I want to take you through some of the results of what we've seen last night in these congressional district races that impact our area. First to the 10th district, right? This is the race to replace Democrat Jennifer Wexton. So we're talking about Northern Virginia. So we're talking about here in Loudoun County, also in Fauquier County. Suha Subramaniam, the state senator, has won this race. You can see over Dan Helmer was his closest competitor. You see this map right here. So in purple, so Subramaniam won Loudoun County, while Dan Helmer actually won all of the other remaining areas around in this district. On the Republican side, tech executive Mike Clancy hasn't held elected office before, but he is the Republican nominee to take on Subramaniam in this district. You can see that he won out all of the counties in the Virginia 10th. Also want to look at the 7th district. This is the district being vacated by Congresswoman Abigail Spanberger, the Democrat, who of course is stepping aside to run for governor of Virginia in next November's election. Eugene Vindman, the former Army officer and ethics official, along with his twin brother, they were the ones that brought that initial complaint that led to Donald Trump's first impeachment. Vindman winning out in his district here, which includes the critical I-95 corridor. So we're talking about Prince William County, Stafford, and Spotsylvania, and then the counties surrounding that as well. So that touches our area. On the Republican side, a very interesting race here. Derek Anderson, a former Green Beret, against Cameron Hamilton, who is a former Navy SEAL. You can see a mixed bag in the region here, but Anderson winning out on that crucial I-95 corridor and winning this race. So these are the matchups that we're going to see, and we're going to have a lot more to talk about that in the next half hour. Simone?
All right, we'll see you soon, Adam. Thank you. One of the most watched races, Virginia's 5th congressional district, and right now it is still too close to call. Could be headed for a recount. We're watching former President Trump trying to oust incumbent Bob Good for political disloyalty. Essentially, you might remember, Good endorsed Florida Governor Ron DeSantis in the GOP presidential race. Well, after that, gloves were off. Trump endorsed challenger John McGuire. This race is seen as a litmus test of sorts for Trump's power within the Republican Party. And today I spoke with Professor Larry Sabato, director for the Center of Politics at the University of Virginia. Here's his take on what's happening in the 5th district.
When you have Donald Trump, who is, after all, the party today, he is the Republican Party, and other forces, including former Speaker Kevin McCarthy, out to get a particular member of Congress, they can do it in a party primary, as they probably just proved.
What's interesting here in this race is that politically, Bob Good and John McGuire, they're not all that different. They're not divided on, political ideology. They're divided by political drama, essentially. And so I'm curious, are you surprised that these two candidates are separated by such a close margin here? Just a couple hundred votes last time we checked.
Well, you never expect that kind of tiny margin. It brings to a head concerns about the Republican Party. Is it simply a cult of Donald Trump, where what Donald Trump says goes? And Trump, of course, has succeeded in his real goal, whether Good pulls it out or not. His real goal was to send a message to all the other Republicans: if you cross me, this is what's going to happen to you.
As of today, the margin is very slim. We're talking just a little over 300 votes separate the two candidates, with John McGuire having the edge here. 95% of precincts are reporting. McGuire, by the way, declared victory Tuesday night. Incumbent Bob Good tweeted calling for transparency and says he believes that he can still win, but it is just too close to call right now. Again, we'll likely head to a recount. Keep in mind there are no automatic recounts in Virginia, but candidates can request one. We'll keep you updated. And coming up at 4:30, we have a special segment on the primary. We have Virginia Republicans and Democrats joining us to break down some of the results from Election Day and the races that will impact you as a voter as you head into the fall.